Hey everybody, this is Joel with Achieva Rehab. I wanted to share with you a success story that we're quite proud of. Um, this is regarding back pain. We had a woman in her 60s, very healthy, otherwise very active, has young grandchildren that actually live about an hour away, and she loves to go see them, play their sports, the dance recitals, those kinds of things, any activities that they're involved in, and just generally loves to get out to garden, things like that. She's a very active woman. She's got quite a scoliosis, a curvature in her back. She's always had it all her life, but most recently, over the last several years, she is suffering with more and more pain radiating into her leg, and her complaints with us were that she gets pain and burning that starts in her heel, and as soon as she gets that, her only choice prior to us coming in was to have her walk for about an hour. And she would use a walker. Now, this is a young woman, but she's using a walker because she was afraid that her leg would buckle as it had in the past. Her other main issue, which really decreased her quality of life, was her inability to ride in a car for more than 5 minutes at a time, most recently. She would develop a drastic amount of pain in a very short period of time just getting in a car. So 5 minutes does not get you to go to see your grandchildren's events and sporting events and those kind of things. So she was very distraught. Was seen by 2 or 3 surgeons who all said that they were a little nervous about doing any kind of surgery on her because of her osteoporosis as well. And we were hopeful that we could do anything for her. We were a little skeptical because we saw her MRI report, which was also very daunting. We won't get into details technically for that, but her MRI report was something that we knew that we had to battle because it was significant, what it was showing us. So, if we are talking about our perfect situation, we had a patient who had a strong desire to get better. She had a life she wanted to live. Number two, she trusted us right off the bat, and did everything to a T that we asked her to do. And then we were fortunate enough to come up with a plan of care that was highly successful for her. So by the end of what we were doing for her, I think we saw her 8 times. She ended up being able to do 2 things. We modified the way she traveled slightly. We just told her what she needed to do in her car to be able to tolerate the travel and put her body in a position where it would not be impacted by the seated position and the hour in the car, 2 hours in the car. And very rapidly, that was the number one solution for her, because she has since been able to travel for an hour, hour and a half on a regular basis, honestly, without much pain. So amazing result there. If that was the only thing that we could reach, great. That would have been perfect. The other thing is, we taught her some exercises and some movements to be able to do to manage her discomfort as soon as it comes on. So every time the patient had any pain in the past, she was used to walking for an hour to remediate it. And it literally would take her an hour until she felt like she was comfortable enough to go and do what she wanted to do. We got her to the point where she can now manage the pain within 10 minutes. So when her pain begins in her foot, she does the certain exercises that we provided for her, and within 10 minutes, it's gone. Amazing result. We're so happy for this woman. Her quality of life is drastically improved. She went from a person who was having no answers to a person who had the greatest answers she could possibly have, and we're really happy and proud about that. So, if anybody that you know has back pain, or anything else that we might be able to help them with, we've got some free things on our website. We've got free reports on how to manage back pain that you can go and you can check out. You can get it. We'll send it to you for nothing. If you would like to talk to us, we'd love to take advantage of that as well. head on over to our website, www.achievarehab.com. Check us out. Be well, and take care.